Gibbon.
Here.
Harrington.
Here.
Duker.
Here.
Johnson.
Here.
All rise for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item agenda 1, consent agenda. Approve this agenda and pay the claims as submitted.
I'll make a motion.
Lola
Second.
and Larry?
Gibbon.
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
Duker.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Weiss.
Yes.
Tiller.
Yes.
2, approve the minutes of the December 19th, 2023 regular council meeting.
I'll make that motion. I'll second.
Trent and Dale.
Johnson.
Yes.
Weiss.
Abstain.
Tiller.
Yes.
Gibbon.
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
Duker.
Yes.
Public forum for non-agenda items. I don't believe so. We'll close public forum. Item agenda 4, consider the first reading of ordinance 2470, repealing sections 2-205 and 2-206 of the Holdrege Municipal Code related to the Board of Plumbing Examiners and the Board of Electrical Examiners, respectively.
First reading, ordinance 2470. An ordinance amending chapter 2, article 2 of the Holdrege Municipal Code related to commissions and boards, to repeal all other ordinances or parts of ordinances in conflict herewith, to provide for the severability of all parts thereof, and to designate the time described when this ordinance shall be in effect, be it ordained by the mayor and council of the city of Holdrege, Nebraska.
I'll make the motion to approve.
Ben moves, and
Second.
Dale seconds.
Weiss.
Yes.
Tiller.
Yes.
Gibbon.
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
Duker.
Abstain.
Johnson.
Yes.
Thank you.
Item agenda 5, consider the first reading of ordinance 2471, vacating the alley between lots 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, block 23, original town of Holdrege, Phelps County, Nebraska. I believe this, along with the following, are all related, should be in your packet with all the diagrams and what have you. Any discussion, questions? Yes, sir.
Does the city currently have any easements or anything there that we need to maintain? Or?
We talked about this and there was nothing, in all the vacation processes I went over with Jeremy and Kyle, there's nothing that we need down there, and I mentioned it to Brian that we should be fine.
Okay.
Anything else? Motion?
I'll
Corey
second.
and,
read it.
oh, I'm sorry. I thought you already did. My bad.
First reading, ordinance 2471. An ordinance to vacate that portion of the alley between lots 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, block 23, original town of Holdrege, Phelps County, Nebraska, to repeal all other ordinances or parts of ordinance in conflict herewith, to provide for the severability of all parts hereof, and to designate the time described when this ordinance shall be in effect, be ordained by the mayor and council of the city of Holdrege, Nebraska.
Okay. Corey and
Second.
Trent. Sorry about that, Dave.
That's all right. Corey?
Yes.
Yes.
Tiller.
Yes.
Gibbon.
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
Duker.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
And Weiss.
Yes.
Item 6, consider the first reading of ordinance 2472, vacating that portion of North Railroad Street adjacent to the south side of Block 23, original town of Holdrege, Phelps County, Nebraska.
First reading, ordinance 2472. An ordinance to vacate that portion of North Railway Street adjacent to the south side of Block 23, original town of Holdrege, Phelps County, Nebraska. To repeal all other ordinances or parts of ordinances in conflict herewith, to provide for the severability of all parts hereof, and to designate the time described when this ordinance shall be in effect. Be it ordained by the mayor and council of the city of Holdrege, Nebraska.
Motion?
I'll make a motion.
Dale?
Second.
Larry?
Bucher,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Tiller,
Yes.
Gibbon,
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
7, consider the first reading of ordinance 2473, vacating the portion of Tilden Street between Block 23 and Block 29, original town of Holdrege, Phelps County, Nebraska.
First reading, ordinance 2473. An ordinance to vacate a portion of Tilden Street between Block 23, original town of Holdrege, Phelps County, Nebraska, and Block 29, first addition to the city of Holdrege, Phelps County, Nebraska. To repeal all other ordinances or parts of ordinances in conflict herewith, to provide for the severability of all parts hereof, and to designate the time described when this ordinance shall be in effect. Be it ordained by the mayor and council of the city of Holdrege, Nebraska.
Make a motion to approve.
Ben?
I'll second.
Lola?
Weiss,
Yes.
Tiller,
Yes.
Gibbon,
Yes.
Harrington,
Yes.
Bucher,
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Item agenda 8, consider the first reading of ordinance 2474, vacating a portion of the west 20 feet of Grant Street adjacent to Block 23, original town of Holdrege, Phelps County, Nebraska.
First reading, ordinance 2474. An ordinance to vacate a portion of the west 20 feet of Grant Street adjacent to Block 23, original town of Holdrege, Phelps County, Nebraska. To repeal all other ordinances or parts of ordinances in conflict herewith, to provide for the severability of all parts hereof, and to designate the time described when this ordinance shall be in effect. Be it ordained by the mayor and council of the city of Holdrege, Nebraska.
Corey? And Ben seconds.
Tiller,
Yes.
Gibbon,
Yes.
Harrington,
Yes.
Bucher,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Weiss.
Yes.
Excellent, thank you. Open discussion. Chief? Nothing?
Nothing from me.
Okay, thank you. Dane?
I'd like to know if the council would consider maybe going to Zoom by request, so rather than opening Zoom, which I forgot to do tonight, but at every meeting, only use it if somebody says I can't make the meeting, but I'd like to make a comment. And you can just let me know what you think. You don't have to make a decision, and if you want it on the agenda, let me know, or if you just want to say, yeah, let's do that.
So you want, like, if one of the council members would like to participate via Zoom, is that? Or,
Well, anybody.
Anybody,
And you
okay.
can't vote,
Right.
obviously by Zoom anymore, but you can make comments if you want, express your opinion.
But we don't have it on now?
We don't have it on now, I forgot to turn it on.
Oh, okay, because,
But we haven't had anybody participate via Zoom for probably a year now.
yeah, I think Jessica did a couple of
One
times.
time, yeah. And that's what it's good for, so
Right.
if she's
Right.
out of town or somebody's out of town like
Right,
that.
or she can't get a babysitter
Right.
or whatever, yeah,
Yeah.
right, or
Absolutely.
parenting.
Just let me consider, let me know what you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Ben?
Just to clarify, it's not parenting when it's your own children, Jim.
It's not baby.
It is
For
parenting,
the people
it's
that
not
weren't privy to that
Not baby.
conversation.
You said it the other way.
That's right. You're right. Brian, other than that?
Nothing, welcome to 2024.
Yes, absolutely. Dale?
Nothing that I'm aware of.
Thank you. Lois?
Nothing, thank you.
Corey?
No, thank you.
Heather?
Nothing.
Kim?
Nothing, sir.
All right. Brian?
Nothing here.
I have nothing either. Let's call it. Sorry, Ben.
On your own toe.
Nice.
I didn't. You're probably gonna hear that thing.
Yeah.
Case bit. That I fully agree with.
Did you ever see Jeff?
What would you do, right?
I think he's in Elkhorn now, so.
You too.
Yeah.
So you're home New Year's Eve, did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Are we talking about our buddy?
Amateur night. They don't even know what they're doing.
I haven't even seen him lately.
No, he's